everybody, welcome back to Healthy Foodie Girl, or if it's your first time here, welcome. I'm Shauna, Healthy Foodie Girl.
And I'm Ella, Healthy Foodie Girl Mini, and on this channel we do easy, delicious, and healthy recipes
that we know you're going to love, so you're gonna wanna stay tuned. Today's recipe is an inspiration from my childhood. Going to the Italian deli with my grandmother, picking up ingredients to make marinara sauce. So she was my inspiration for this video today, and we were bringing you a classic marinara sauce. It couldn't be easier, couldn't be healthier, and it couldn't be more delicious.
And you can use it on anything you'd like. I love to have it with some pasta. My mom's favorite is lentils.
I'm obsessed. It's so good with the lentils. I don't even miss the pasta. Or you can do low-carb pasta.
Low-carb pasta.
Yeah, that works too.
And
or what else? Zucchini noodles, spaghetti squash.
Anything.
Pretty much. We love this marinara sauce, and we hope you do too.
Let's get into this video, but first, make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already, and
hit the dinger, that's the bell, so you get those notifications when our next video comes out, because we don't want you to miss anything.
Now let's get into this video.
So these are all the ingredients that you're gonna need for a delicious homemade marinara sauce. Let's start with 1 medium-sized onion. You can use a white onion or a sweet onion. It's going to be about 1 to 1.5 cups of onion once you're done chopping. I went ahead and used a sweet onion in this recipe. It's just my preference, but either a white onion or a sweet onion will work. Go ahead and dice your onion up. I like to use this little dicer because it helps make the onion perfect size. It's so much easier to use than me trying to do it with a knife. Look at the consistency of this. But if you have good knife skills, go ahead and chop that onion up. Next, you're going to take 1 teaspoon of olive oil. You're going to go ahead and put that into your warm, hot pan. Next, you're going to take your onions, like I said, about 1 to 1.5 cups of onions, and put that into your heated pan. Go ahead and start to saute the onions. Next, you're going to go ahead and add 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Go ahead and put that into your pot as well. Now we're going to go ahead and start sauteing the onions. You want to get them translucent. That's what we're looking for, and that's when you'll know that the onions are cooked. Next, I'm going to add a little bit more salt to this. At the end, you're going to want to taste it. Once the tomatoes are in, you might need a little more salt. Now we're going to go ahead and get our garlic. I'm going to go ahead and use 2 cloves of garlic. Actually, I used 3 because my garlic was small, but if you have a larger garlic, you can use 2 cloves and that will be perfect. So go ahead and peel your garlic and get it ready, and you're going to go ahead and take the ends off of each of the garlic pieces and go ahead and peel. Next, you're going to go ahead and you're going to get your garlic press. If you don't have this, you can always use crushed garlic, about a teaspoon from the store if you don't have a garlic press and fresh garlic. That will work as well. Or you could use garlic salt if you were in a big pinch. Go ahead and crush that garlic. You're going to go ahead and use the 2 to 3 cloves of garlic depending on size. You want to add the garlic after the onions are cooked because garlic burns quickly, so you're going to do that after you've sauteed the onions. Next, we're going to do 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. I like to crush it in my hand before I put it into the saucepan. Go ahead and put that oregano in evenly, and I'm going to go ahead and use my spatula and combine it into the onions and the garlic. After that, we're going to use our San Marzano tomatoes. This is really important. San Marzano tomatoes have less acid than regular tomatoes, and they will deliver the most superb marinara sauce you've ever had. They come whole, so you have a couple options here. You can squish them with your hand, but if you do this, I recommend putting a towel over the bowl because they will spray everywhere. We made a huge mess while showing you how to do this. If you don't want to do them by hand, you can always use an immersion blender like this and control if you want to have some chunk in it or if you want it really smooth. Another option, you could put these in the blender and blend them up And now we're going to go ahead and put these into our sauce. Keep in mind as well, you can always blend the onions if you don't want to have them this chunky texture. I kept them chunky because I liked it for the sauce that I was making today with the things that I made. But you can always take these and you can put them in your blender and make them smoother or use an immersion blender. Last, you're going to go ahead and add the basil, and you're going to let this simmer for about 15 to 30 minutes. You want to do that so that all of the flavors combined. This is such a delicious homemade marinara sauce. For this, Ella really wanted regular pasta, so we went ahead and cooked up some pasta shells. Look how delicious this looks. We went ahead and topped it with some fresh Parmesan cheese, and then we're going to add some fresh basil on top as well. Look how delicious this looks. There's also low-carb pasta options. If you'd like to use that instead, that's a wonderful option as well. Next, we're going to do something that I really love to do. Instead of using pasta, I like to cook lentils and put my marinara sauce over the lentils. I've added a vegetable bouillon cube and a bay leaf or two. Then I mix in the marinara sauce, top with fresh grated Parmesan cheese and some fresh basil. This is so good. I never miss the pasta. It's such a satisfying dish. So this is a wonderful option if you don't want to use pasta.
Also, make sure to try our Parmesan cheese crisps. These would go great with that marinara sauce on a salad or as a snack. And make sure to try our mac and cheese. This is super creamy and we have lightened it up. This is my favorite mac and cheese. You can find these recipes from the videos on our channel or on our website, healthyfoodygirl.com.
If you liked our video, give us a thumbs up.
And make sure to check out our website, healthyfoodygirl.com, where you can print the recipe.
Absolutely. And don't forget to sign up for our email list because we send delicious recipes straight to your inbox every week.
If you make this recipe or any of our other delicious recipes, make sure to tag us on Instagram at
www.healthyfoodygirl, or you can use the hashtag healthyfoodygirl. I cannot tell you how happy and excited we get when we see you making the recipes and we know that you're loving them. It makes our day. Cheers to you and keep cooking. We'll see you next time at Healthy Foodie Girl.